Hello, I'm Mike Gordon. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy. And last time we defeated Blaine and earned ourselves the Volcano Badge. And we had also... This is what our party looks like now. Caught quite a number of Pokemon. 116 out of 151. Oops. Anyways, that shows that Pikachu's at or near max happiness. So I'm gonna try to make some rearrangements in my party so I could be better prepared for the next section. What are we looking for? Alright, Meowth. Alright, gotta save my game right here. I'm gonna deposit Meowth back into the PC. Yep. Instead of trading for a Persian with Pokemon Crystal, I'm actually just going to evolve the Meowth that I already have. So I chose to duplicate Meowth. Crystal already has their own Meowth, so it's no biggie. So that's just proof that I have two Meowths now. And I'm gonna... I got a bike. I'll use Super Rod to fish for the two of the three remaining fishing encounters that I've got left. Alright, we've got Kingler. Gonna Manipulate so I get critical hit. Because Kingler is very, very sturdy, and Pidgeot is not that strong. And there's a Pokeball! Right, we caught Kingler! Oh yeah! One claw grew massively and as hard as steel. It has 10,000 HP strength. However, it is too heavy. That's probably super powerful. I forgot what HP stands for, but that must be freakishly strong. That's like even more so than like a jaguar biting down on ya. They have the strongest jaw strength of any cat in the world, the jaguar. Alright. Alright, we caught Krabby! Crab? Its pincers are superb weapons. They sometimes break off during battle, but they grow back fast. And apologies here, but there's gonna be quite a bit of back and forth here for the next few minutes, because I was not terribly prepared for this. So my thought process here is, oh yeah, I probably need something to... I actually need something to go up against... I actually need something to faint, so I need to pick up something weak. So, Poliwag, you're good. Alright, and... there we go. I'm gonna also withdraw every single revive that I have in my PCs. 4 should be plenty with 3 weak Pokemon. So now I feel like I'm ready to take on the power plant. Alright, Kabuto's gonna take all the XP here. Alright, bicycle. So I went out and challenged this Pokemaniac. Last trainer left on this route. Go Kabuto! And I'm gonna rearrange my move order. Kabuto will use Surf here. That should be an easy one-shot, even in spite Kabuto's crappy special stat. It's also the reason why I fed Kabuto 5 rare candies and not Dragonair. Especially since I was conscientious enough to recognize that, okay, Dragonair's gonna gain a ton of experience. I wanna be able to at least control it throughout the entire run and not deal with disobedience. You know, cut down on the RNG manipulations and whatnot, and the save states and all that. And then I realized that, and speaking of which, Dragonair Kabuto's not strong enough to deal with Zapdos, so... And not only is he not fast enough, he's not strong enough. One Thunder Shot will immediately feint him, and none of his attacks are going to deal sufficient enough damage to weaken enough to warrant capture, so... I'm not gonna heal at the Pokemon Center, believe it or not, because Pidgeotto's taken quite a beating from all of his recent captures, so I'm swapping out Kabuto for Dragonair. HMO3 Surf. I don't have a Surfer anymore, so I need to teach Poliwag Surf. I'm not gonna teach Mew or Dragonair Surf because I actually like Dragonair's moveset. So HMO3 Surf is now I have a Surfer. So, Poliwag has more than one reason to be in my part besides, you know, becoming a punching bag for exploders. And I don't even need a heal at the Pokemon Center at all. Bike all the way into the power plant. Now, unlike in Red and Blue, there's only 5 Pokemon for me to catch. It would have been 7, but we caught Grimer and Muck at Cinnabar Mansion. So, the only Pokemon I need, and there's no Pikachu or Raichu or Electabuzz here, so... Similar how there's no Magmar in Cinnabar Mansion, there's no Electabuzz here either. There's also no Pikachu or Raichu as well, so... Pikachu's going to be the one that deals with most of these Pokemon because he's an electric mouse! And Thunderbolt does more damage to these guys than Quick Attack due to Stab, thanks to Stab. And the fact that Thunderbolt's base power is like 85. So yeah, it does more damage than Quick Attack. Generates strange radio signals. It raises the temperature by 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit within 300 feet. So I like that they changed it to the US system in the Pokedex entries, no Celsius or Fahrenheit. So this is going to be my first switch train for my Meowth who I plan on evolving. swap him out for Mew here. Boom! Self-destruct. Level 17, instantly. Good. And Meowth learned Payday. Which is cool. This is probably the only time that I'm going to be training a Pokemon I actually got from a trade in this entire run. Electrode, use Self-Destruct. Pidgeot fainted. Meowth grew to level 18. Now, it will be a little while before we run into another Exploder. So, Pikachu will take center stage. Once we caught everything, I'm going to bring up a Max Repel, pull out a Max Repel. So, Thunderbolt, and hopefully there's no explosion here. Good. Not just Sonic Boom, but Sonic Boom this. Alright, we caught Voltorb! It is set to camouflage itself as a Pokeball. It will self-destruct with very little stimulus. And there we go. We now get to backtrack to all the way to where we came. The branching paths, and there's also going to be an Exploder waiting for us right there. See? Moving Meowth up front. Now we do need to save one of these Exploders for capture, since we already caught Voltorb, but there's still one more Electrode here, and we need to capture that one. Self-destruct. Meowth grew to level 19. Okay. So now I need to move Pikachu to the front of my party. But we also need to revive our fallen Pokemon. Remember, we have enough rare with Poliwag and Mew. We have enough rare revives, and I gave Pidgeotto only a half regular revive, so he'd be at half health. But Mew and Poliwag are weak enough, so they'll be getting two of the 3 max revives I've already picked up. There we go. And here's the last capture, at least till the end of the dungeon. But I have to catch my 2 remaining captures. This will be our last random encounter in the power plant. Alright, we got Magnemite! Alright! It is born with the ability to defy gravity. It floats in air on powerful electromagnetic waves. And now that we caught everything that we can encounter that's unique in the wild, it's time to pull out the Max Repel. We're going down here because this leads to a dead end with some item balls to examine. And always, if you're going to do this, keep in mind that you have to... keep in mind that you're Switch training. So, obviously, if I was playing on actual hardware, I would be save scumming through the entire power plant. And I probably wouldn't do every single random encounter until I found something I was looking for. Unless it was in the Safari Zone, in which case I would be RNG manipping every single encounter possible, even if it took me hundreds of hours. Which is why, even if honestly, the way I see it, even if I were to find a way to emulate Game Boy games, I probably would still rather, get a motion capture for Game Boy games than handheld devices. I probably would still rather emulate them. Alright, here's another Voltorb. Because now, with emulation, I can literally manip every single encounter. So, this will be a true test to see if, yep, Pidgeotto will faint even to a Voltorb. Good. But I also need to make sure that Poliwag and Mew also faint. Ain't that fun? There we go. Didn't even need a critical hit, but okay. Meowth is level 21. Yeah, Meowth, Pikachu needs to be up front of the party. At this point, I decided Meowth should be a little closer to the top of the party list. And I need to use my last max revive, because we got one last exploder that we want to explode on us, so Meowth can inherit full EXP. I love abusing exploder strats like this. TM25. And now... last exploder. After that, we are just gonna make a beeline. We are just gonna collect all the remaining items and make a beeline for the final two Pokemon. And try and catch them. Now it's all my revives, and that's all it took to get Meowth to level 22. Still not enough to evolve him, but it'll do. Hindsight should have just gone up. Rare candy. And HP up. I believe there's one more item and one more item ball with an exploder in it. We're going for the exploder first, except this time, since we still need an Electrode, we're gonna try and capture it. That's why I brought Dragonair along. Go Dragonair! Good, light screen. Got a manip, so I get a critical hit Ice Beam, followed up by a freeze. And now I just need a manip to capture. Electrode can now do, and keep in mind, even if I did not manip the first try capture, he will never thaw. Stores electrical energy inside its body. Even the slightest shock could trigger a huge explosion. So as I said, unlike in future generations, the only way to thaw out of frozen status is with either an ice heal or to be hit with a fire type attack. in Gen 1. In Gen 2 onwards, you can it is possible to thaw out of frozen status without these two things happening. But in Gen 1, frozen status is permanent outside of an ice heal or a fire type attack. So I'm an Epic Thunder Shock, no Parahacks, then Ice Beam, no critical hit, but a Frozen Solid. Okay, I'll take another Ice Beam then. I think it's more important to manip the Frozen Salt, the freeze status, than it is a critical hit. But we caught Zapdos. Super quick too. This legendary bird Pokemon is said to appear when the sky turns dark and lightning showers down. Our first legendary Pokemon of our perfect play of Pokemon Yellow. Now that we've only got one more fish encounter, and this will also be the ideal spot to either evolve two of our 5 remaining evolutions, or at the very least get them nice and set up to evolve at a later date. Thank you, your Pokemon are fine fit. We hope to see you again. Oh. Okay. And I just need Alright, I was just checking my bag to see what items are worth depositing. We no longer have any Max Elixirs and TM25. I don't need a whole lot of them. I plan on selling everything else in the bottom. And I still have one more fishing encounter left. 23 own, Professor Oak's ring. Excellent, trade with friends to get some more. There won't be too much movement left in our as far as captures go. It's mostly just evolving shit now. But Professor Oak's got a point. I'm basically running out of Pokemon to catch, Pokemon to evolve. And after this fish encounter, pretty much everything is either in an optional dungeon or it's endgame stuff. So okay, I'm gonna I don't know what that was about. So I'm just gonna try to get Yellow ready to perform his next set of trades. It's not just gonna be one trade either, it's more like 4. Alright, Dragonair. Pidgeotto, you're going up. There's only one trainer left on this route for us to fight. I believe I previously used all these trainers for Ponyta. So, Pidgeotto, Omanyte, and Kabuto will be cleaning up the rest of the trainers on Cycling Road. There's also one more our final fishing encounter here. After this, we don't even need the Super Rod. Bad, bad, bad. So, I just need to find... Well, Pidgeot's still in the front, so I'm gonna just battle this guy first. There are two out of 3 trainers on the right-hand side need to be battled, and I already battled the 2 cue balls around the grass, the tall grass. Voltorb use Self-Destruct. Yep, Meowth's gonna take that. I thought about fitting Meowth into this somehow, but ultimately I already routed this route specifically for Pidgeotto and Omanyte. It's a lot easier to route those two because they are Pokemon I actually caught in-game, whereas Meowth and Kabuto are considered traded Pokemon. Well, Meowth is a traded Pokemon, but Kabuto came from a merged save file, which has different trainer ID, so the game treats it like as if he were a traded Pokemon. Be a rebel. Okay. You've all sent out Primate. Go Omanyte! And we are going to go use Surf. And I just have to spam Surf on all these Fighting-type Pokemon. Omanyte is at such a high level that these Fighting-type Pokemon literally can't do shit to Omanyte. They don't even know fight. Other than Machoke, who's slower, they don't even know any Fighting-type moves. Anyways, I'm going uphill because that's all the remaining trainers on the right side of Route 17. So we're taking the left side. And also I picked up all the hidden items on this route. Biker wants to fight. Biker's not wheezing. Just use Surf. And that's a one-shot. Omanyte is so freaking badass, it's ridiculous. He may be slow, have weak physicals, but he has god-tier special stat. Whereas Kabutops is basically just... I think Kabuto is supposed to be like an offensive sweeper, which his typing does not support at all. He doesn't even know any... He can't even learn rock-type moves. None of the fossil Pokemon can, in spite being rock-type Pokemon. Ash defeated Biker. Crash and burn. And I'm just gonna go ahead and battle. I don't think I battled any of the trainers on the left side outside of the second Biker. I fought the first Biker. But here's the cue ball. I believe this is the last cue ball on the route. And this won't be enough to evolve Pidgeotto, but Pidgeotto will be set up nicely to evolve after we complete the Fighting Dojo. It's super effective. And I'm just gonna keep using Fly until Machoke goes down. Oh, he still survived. Yeah, I definitely need to minute up my attacks against the Fighting Dojo. Level 33. But Pidgeotto is nice and strong. This Pidgeotto is really, really strong. Ash Sophia Cue Ball. Ooh, good workout. Alright, and... nice spike. How's it handle? Biker wants to fight. Biker sent out Wheezing. Go Omanyte. We're just gonna spam surf against these guys because there ain't shit this guy can do about it. This will be what puts Omanyte over the top and hits level 40 at long last. And don't worry, I already duplicated my Omanyte and Kabuto previously, so I'm not in any trouble. Level 40. Just like clockwork. Now, another reason why I chose not to abandon the Meowth principle, the Pidgeotto and Omanyte in order to slot Meowth in somehow, is because Meowth and Kabuto are both traded Pokemon, it's a lot harder to gauge how much experience points they would need. Alright, Pidgeot's in good hands. That's what I wanted to see. Biker wants to fight, he sent out Caffeine. Kabuto used Surf. Unfortunately, although Kabuto can one-shot Caffeine, he can't one-shot Wheezing like Omanyte can, because Kabuto's special stat is garbage. Like, absolute dog shit. But I was able to avoid getting poison there, and I'm level 36. Hopefully my good luck will continue from here. Kabuto used Surf. Biker sent out Wheezing, and I just need to use Surf here as well. And probably need 2 Surfs to kill him. God damn it. Alright, I'll take the poison. And Kabuto's level 37, so that's neat. Yes, I'm satisfied with my care. I'm laying down at Route 18 now. And now that I'm no longer just heading down non-stop, I'm now safe to use a Super Rod here. Whether it's Route 17 or 18, I can catch the last Pokemon I need. The second Shellder. Should have caught 2 of those back at the Vermilion Sea Harbor, but I didn't think to do that, so better late than ever. Though the craziest part is, due to my negligence, Starmie and Cloyster are now at a lower level than their pre-evolved forms. So really, this catch is just for living dex purposes. Now, we also have these 3 bird keepers we need to fight. Well, we have Kabuto, who needs the experience. Birdkeeper wants to fight. He sends out Spearow. Go Kabuto! On Surf. Okay, we can one-shot Spearow easily, so I'm not worried about that. It's this Okay, Blizzard. Blizzard has 120 base power, but with 90% accurate. Which is why I taught Kabuto Blizzard in my previous playthrough. And now I'm going to be battling the Spurkeeper. And it's just gonna be the same thing as last time. Surf the Spearows, Blizzard the Fearow. And yep, that's all there is to it. Just surf, surf, surf some more. Blizzard here. I'm at a much higher level this time, so Blizzard gets Kabuto outspeeds. Good. And he's level 38. Neat. And another surf takes out this Spearow. Darn. Okay. Now there is one more bird keeper left for us to fight, but I want to save that for Meowth. Because I never battled the hiker with the biker with the 2 Voltorbs. Gave Meowth that kind of experience. I have to make up for that somehow. Your Pokemon are fine fit. We hope to see you again. So... and there's nothing else for me to mess with the items. Omastar. Yeah, I'm getting Electrode. I deposited Omastar because I no longer need it. And I also need to heal at the Pokemon Center again because Electrode is still frozen solid. And Dodrio doesn't know any Fire-type moves. Bicycle. Just making sure. Okay. Yeah, about 10,000 more. I'm definitely on my way to evolving Kabuto. It's just not gonna happen this episode. Neither will Meowth. I have to make up for the lost EXP by switch training to Electrode. And not only that, I need to use Selfdestruct. Which one-shots and gets me out to level 23. Yay! 5 more levels to go, and I will finally have a Persian of my very own. And I'll have it before the any of the Gen 2 games, mind you. So, this is the last area that we're gonna be spending time in for the rest of this episode. We don't need to heal at the Pokemon Center yet. But Saffron City, shining golden land of commerce. Fighting Dojo. But we can still evolve Pidgeotto in this episode. Hoo-ha! You're trespassing our Fighting Dojo! Oh, wants to fight. Use Sound Matchup. And as I said previously, this is a pretty strong Pidgeotto. I use Fly to one-shot the matchup. Another Fly, and to one-shot the Minky. If I can one-shot Matchup, I can one-shot Minky. And Primate. This one's probably gonna be a little bit on the bulky side, so I need a high damage range or a critical hit. Got the critical. Good. Level 34. Perfect. Oof, I give up. Actually, I think the reason why Pidgeot is so strong is because all of his experience points come from fighting type Pokemon or the two Voltorbs who are super speedy. So I got stat experience in both those stats. So I'm using Fly to one-shot this matchup. I should be able to one-shot this matchup. Good. Using Fly here to try to need a crit. If I need a crit from Primate, I need a crit from that choke. That's good. And this trainer uses level 36 Primate, which is faster than my Pidgeotto. Not much I can do about that. I just need to use Fly again. And man, that critical hit Karate Chop did a number on me. Ash defeated Black Belt. Yay! Thanks to a critical Hitmonlee. But I've got one last Super Potion and I'm gonna use it right here, right now. Take your shoes off! Black Belt wants to fight. Black Belt's not Minky. Go Pidgeotto! Pidgeot flew up high. Pidgeot, use Fly! Black Belt's out Minky. Pidgeot flew up high again. I can one-shot these Minkies. I just have to make sure that I land my attacks too. Because Fly is only 95% accurate, not 100. Minus the 1 in 256 chance of a move missing. Anyways, here's Fly again. No crit this time. That was a one-shot. Straight up. Good. And at level 35, we just need a bit more. Grunt. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Fwa! Alright, and now we got battle this Nimrod and his Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Hitmonlee I can probably take down one hit. I think this was a speed type, but we got priority. And a Fly. And it actually one-shots Hitmonlee. And Fly one-shots Hitmonlee. But Hitmonchan is the one I'm most worried about due to elemental punches. And his higher defense. I got a critical hit, so that's a one-shot. That's a 1-2 punch. And our Pidgeotto will become a Pidgeot. Beaten. Well, I sound like I was about to throw up. Why should I? I just won. And our Pidgeotto evolved into Pidgeot. Yay! Indeed, I have lost. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. Well, let's read this one first. Hitmonchan. Punches in corkscrew fashion. It can punch its way through a concrete wall in the same way as a drill. Remember, I actually caught Hitmonlee in the previous playthrough, which is why I have his entry. But I don't have Hitmonlee, so that's the one good choose. We caught Hitmonlee, the hard-kicking Pokemon. I'll be sure to read Pidgeotto, Hitmonlee, and Omastar's Pokedex entries at the very end of the episode. In the meantime, I have to fly down to Saffron City because I don't have a teleporter. And after we heal up, and even though I still have a bit of time left, I still want to devote all of Selfco and the Saffron Gym into a single episode. Besides that, we actually need to conduct quite a number of trades before we take on Self Company. Pidgeot, you're done. And this is when I realized something. This is going to be the part that I will ultimately use. Looking through this, I realized I need to prepare for tomorrow, or when I return to this game. I need to deposit all my Pokemon except for Pikachu because I need to prepare for my first set of trades. First of several trades. And the second altogether. Box number 2. I need you, Abra. Need you, Jigglypuff. And I need you, Machop. The reason why I'm picking these Pokemon up specifically is because Crystal already has them, but what I need is to get the time capsule exclusive items into Gen 2. Jigglypuff up top. I should go ahead and heal these Pokemon up because apart from Pikachu and Abra, they're all kind of beat up because I wanted to capture them. So that's it. I decided that this is as good a time as any to begin my next set of trades with Pokemon Crystal, involving all the Gen 1 exclusive items, carrying them over into Gen 2. Before we sign out for the day, I want to take a look at our Pokedex entries. Start with Pidgeot, the bird Pokemon. This Pokemon flies at Mach 2 speed, seeking prey. Its large talons are feared as wicked weapons. And next up is Hitmonlee's, since that was a gift Pokemon. Here we are. When kicking, the sole of its foot turns as hard as a diamond on impact and destroys its enemy. And last but not least, we've got Omastar to look at. And no Kabutops yet. Sharp beaks ringed its mouth. Its shell was too big for it to move freely, so it became extinct. So next time we are moving on to back to Gen 2, where I will get those games set up. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gorin signing out.